This is as far as I've packed. My 5 days of clothes, a pair of pajamas. Is that weird to bring just one pajama? Got like 3 pairs of shoes in there. I don't think I need much. This is gonna be my toiletry bag. Quite empty as well. Doing a facial before I head to New York. Always want to do a facial. Take care of your skin before you go on a trip anywhere. Flight departs at 7. So I have to wake up fairly early. Yeah, I haven't even planned an itinerary, but we'll see. Walking alone in Manhattan. Gonna go toward the Empire State Building and maybe try to hit a bookstore, but it closes at 8, so we'll see. I'm getting kind of hungry. We took a Lyft and oh my god, the driver was so horrible. I was crying because I was getting car sick, and I never get car sick, and I just threw up immediately after I got out of the car. I'm feeling a little bit better, but maybe I'm hungry. I don't know. We'll see. I just wanted to enter or see the Empire State. Is this the wrong entrance?
You just want to take a picture?
I don't know. It's my first time here. What do people do? Do they go up in it or?
Yeah, but this is not the entrance if you would like to go up.
Okay.
Exit out. Make a left.
Okay, past Starbucks. Thank you. Oh, so that was the wrong entrance. The guy was super nice about it though, but to go all the way around the corner and keep going. Let's see what's it's about. Oh, someone's food in here. That's hot. I don't know whose food that is. another one. Oh my goodness. Oh, is this yours? I'm so sorry. You good? I'm just gonna warm up my food. Let's see if that was hot enough. Just another minute. I just want to say, I just had the most stressful day today in New York. My two friends went to the Edge and we already paid for the ferry that we missed because we finished training at 5. First of all, I was getting car sick from the Lyft ride because that man was just driving like gas brake. And I don't know, like I never get car sick. And so I was just throwing up. Anyway, so I decided to leave my two friends, and I tried to go towards Empire State Building. I was hungry, but I wanted to go to the Empire State Building before I went for dinner and then go home. And the lady said, no, you can't get in without a ticket. And I was like, okay, thank you. And like my battery was dying less than 50%. I had tried to go to a Nomad restaurant, thousands of reviews, and the location that I was going to was like all boarded up, and I was looking for like 10 minutes walking back and forth from 27th Street to 28th Street, 27th Street to 28th Street, telling me to go through a freaking building on Google Maps. And I was just getting so frustrated. I was on the phone and I just started crying because my phone was dying, didn't know where to eat. I was lost and alone in New York. And then, so I went to the Mexican restaurant and they said no charger. I'm like, okay, great. Then right now, while I have reception in this restaurant and like not reception, battery, I wrote down the directions to go home. That way I can save my battery on the way home because the train ride is super long to get to JFK. Right at the subway station that I was supposed to go down, I guess, there was this restaurant called Dig, D-I-G. In front of that, I was trying to still think of whether I should buy something to go back to the hotel, but I've only eaten McDonald's this morning and I'm freaking hungry. I didn't have lunch or dinner, so I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna grab something. So I was outside while I was debating whether I should go in and grab food before I get on the subway to go home or to go to the hotel. And I'm like crying. I'm literally holding myself to hold it together. And this dude walks up to me and says, "Hi, are you crying?" And I'm like, "Yes, I'm crying. How can I help you?" So I just wanted to say how good you look, or how pretty, or something like that. Like, but are you crying? And I'm like, yes, I'm crying. How can I help you? Like, I am alone in this big city and no one would give me a freaking charger. Went in and I asked, do you have an iPhone charger? And like, I had just finished crying. He was like, no, I don't have a charger. I paid and I was waiting. I removed my card and I was waiting. And then all of a sudden, this girl just kept ringing up the next person. And I was like, excuse me, can I have a receipt? And she's like, oh, you can't just look at your card, your history? I'm like, no, I need to send a report to my company. And she's like, oh. And then the guy, I guess like more experienced, was like, oh, you need a receipt? Okay. And then he asked, how much was your total? And then I had to look at my American Express charge. Mind you, my phone is dying. It's at like 30-something percent, 34%. And I have like an hour and like maybe 42, almost 2 hours to get to my hotel. Then yeah, I made my way to the subway and I was just still crying. And then I went through, I paid, and then I saw these two other girls. I was talking to the gentleman and was like, hey, we already paid, and he seemed super nice. So like I was like looking where it says the exit, but I didn't want to exit because I had paid already and I didn't want to pay again. So after the girls came in, like on the side entrance, I went up to him and I was like, excuse me, and he was like waving me over, and I was like looking at the thing, it said exit. I don't want to exit because I paid already. He just kept waving me over, so I went, and then I was asking like, how do I know which train to get on to get to JFK? And he said, oh, what time do you need to be there? And I was like, well, my phone's gonna die, and so I need to get home or get back to the hotel before my phone dies. So he was telling me all the directions, and I showed him the directions on my paper. It's like this literally has directions. And then he was like, no, let me get you a map. And then once he opened the map, he showed me which way to go. He's like, okay, thank you. And I'm like, my eyes are super watery. And then he was like, it's better if you can see it, because my eyes were so watery. And just like, You know, although like 2 restaurants said no, that they don't have an iPhone charger, at least there's some, you know, still some kind human beings on this planet. And along the way, during my transfer, I was looking at the map. I turned around, and this like elderly, maybe Hispanic man was looking at me, and we smiled at each other. And then he pointed at the map. He was like, and I was like, and then even when he was getting off, he you know, greeted me. And then I finally calmed down. No one's gonna have a manual for life. Things aren't just gonna be handed to you. No one's gonna tell you how it is. No one's gonna tell you the map, which steps to take. You just gotta live it. And then I realized while I was like sobbing and decided of the street, didn't even see the place to eat called Dig. I was looking for this Nomad restaurant. 4-point-something stars. And then even if you ask questions, not everyone's gonna give you the answer that you want or even give you an answer. But just learn to make most of what is present in front of you. I need to learn to make my own decisions, and no one's gonna make them for you. So you have to know what's best for you. That's all I wanted to say. I really want to take a shower and sleep. Well, I gotta eat my food though. Hello, happy Thursday. Last day to explore New York. I'm going to Broadway. No, Gershwin Theater to see a Broadway show. See you there. Oh my goodness! Wow, that's pretty good. I don't know where I'm supposed to go sit. I don't know where I'm going. 26. I'm gonna go home now. It'll take me like an hour. It was a 12-minute walk. I'm so tired already. I think the weather is not so hot today. It's a bit cloudy. That's a good thing. I don't want to be going to the airport and just sit there for hours. So when I get breakfast and coffee.